Alrighty, guys. I'm sorry about me being 15 minutes late. I had to do a couple of things. So anyway, we're gonna try to be live for today. I'm gonna start doing a. I might start doing a thing. Um, of what you guys want to actually start seeing more often on the channel. There is a poll that I posted up in the community tab here on YouTube. Um, so if you guys would like to see a lot of the content through that, um, you can really um, do a lot of things relation to um, do a lot of um, knowing what you guys feel like, because I don't want to push, but I'm just gonna say like tomorrow, um, mainly seeing what you guys want to see for tomorrow. Whether you guys want to see Euro Truck, whether you guys want to see Final Fantasy XIII tomorrow. Um, because to be honest, um, Final Fantasy XIII, I absolutely love this game. It's the the only game right now that I have really loving right now, and figuring it out that, look, I'm going to start maybe posting a little bit more on updates when we go live through that community tab to let you guys know what's going on for the day and what we're planning on. I'm not going to tell you the title or stuff, but um, mainly we are going to focus primarily.
You see that? Let's do this, Hope.
Primarily figuring out
Not yet.
sorry, I am having to, I forgot. I always forget to change, I forgot to change the title, um, for it. I asked what you guys would want to see tomorrow, because we've got tonight, we are doing Final Fantasy 13 right now, but tonight, we're doing Call of Duty for the big update. Tomorrow night we're doing fun Fortnite, but I don't know if you guys want to see Call of Duty content, if you guys want to see Fortnite, if you guys want to see, well, not Fortnite. I'm not gonna put Fortnite on this channel, because of the nature of what's going on and that. So anyway, okay. And I'll tell you, I am live, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be live through YouTube here, um, through the day. But let's go to catalog. Sid Reigns. Oops. Always, every game has to have Sid Reigns. Has to have a Sid. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, 9 times out of 10, there's a Sid somewhere in every game. Noses, no way to hide. That's why when you guys look at the title, that's where we're at, is the mob injustice for it. Security division. And then we've got some enemy, whoops, shoulders first. Predator. Barter. Aerial sniper. The warlord. Fix, and then the tranquil fix. They got mechanized. Orion. Armadons. Valentor. Those things that we saw down in the thing. Spooks. And the spooks. And I'm going to tell you guys, we are going to be playing, once we get done with 13, once we get done with it, we're going to do the 13-2, we're going to go in order of Final Fantasy 13. Once we get 13, 13-2, 13, Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns, once we get these 3 done, then I'll put up, a poll, on the YouTube side of things, okay, I guess so, the bladed lance and the paladin, and we got some core unit, Shivas, and survival knife. I feel like we're missing something, but not like helping us right now. Moment, no. I think it's creature comfort. We'll buy 5. We'll buy 5 in every single one of these. And then down here, to get us that improved bonus. No, The Fulmin ring needs 612 to upgrade on the Fulmin ring. So I'm gonna take and I'm going to get a single passive conductor for it, a pulmonary implosion. Go with another one of those. Just just to see if okay, so the passive conductor is going to give us to level 3. Is going to get us to level 3 right off the bat. And I'll just put you there. Because we're at now, because the Fulmin ring, pretty much, basically, the Fulmin ring, is pretty much, what we had before was giving us, basically, at level 5, to get us to that point. This one's going to give us at level 3. So, should help us further. Okay. So it is giving us the paladin. Like, I see him. I would rather keep the paladin going. I think we'll stick with paladin just cause. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to go to go to pentagrams. Go with Ravager and a Ravager setup. For pretty much dual casting, we'll put one piece up there. Building block. We'll do the medics together. I'll go with commando, and then a synergist. Based on the super soldier. Now, we've got the sentinel. For it. Now, of course. Oops. No. Come on. I was just.
Time to switch, kiddo. It's all about teamwork. How about this? Later.
Now we'll switch over here. Now I'll go back to dual casting.
How about this? You see that? How about this? You're mine.
Nice. Actually, I figured out that that I had a strategy there. 174 in an incentive chip that we can always sell off. Let's go. Whoops, to Crystariums. You won't have any upgrades. Um. Okay. That's gonna bring us to HP. Let's see. Synergist. It's gonna bring us some strength. The medic. Just barely enough to get HP up a little bit. But we do got a little bit more strength, so that should help us out. It's a good thing to always check behind. 'Cause you never know what you might find. A shaman's mark. That looks like it's going to be Shaman's Mark gives us a magic plus 50. And then we got an incentive chip. Let's go over here. Magician's Mark is only giving us a plus 20. That's going to give us a plus 50. So that's going to be a lot better than the Magician's Mark. To be honest. So that's going to help us get even better. Glad that we have the staggering availability. Okay, now this one.
How about this?
If I had the ability to attack with lightning,
How about this?
that would be nice, but I don't have the ability to attack with lightning right now. Because lightning has all the attacks right now. Because that's dead at 90. I'm gonna do this immediately. Medic. Immediately to improve our lightning capabilities.
Come and get it.
Oh, great. Did not mean to activate. I think I did get spotted, by the way. Slash and burn. Nice. Okay, so 116 on that. Okay. There's the bearings. Okay. If that's not gonna help improve anything right now, and it's something that we can sell off. Okay, so we just equip defense maintenance. Now, of course, that's gonna be what we use, but I'm okay.
This to me.
Defense maintenance is actually a thing that will help us, and we will be able to upgrade at some point.
How about this?
Nope, dual casting's gonna be where it's at.
Let's do this, Hope. It's all about teamwork. Hope, follow my lead. How about this?
It's a little bit challenging to figure this game out, to be honest. Just a little bit. Not, hey, at least we're getting full-length stars, to be
There's
honest.
something around here.
Senior Decepticol. They're gonna follow us, of course. Oh, they did not follow me. Okay, so we got 2,000 gil out of that, which is not terrible. I will admit that. It's nice to see the 2,000 gil from a thing. It's nice always to see more gil or things that can upgrade my equipment right now, because you know, anything that gives me an improved buff dual casting's gonna be better for this anyway, because
It's all about teamwork. Later.
I hate having to use Phoenix Downs like that. Oh, you're gonna kill me with a Gatling gun, are we?
Not yet.
Well, we're not the greatest right now, because you know what? I know we're gonna get that improved defense, but I think we're just gonna need to put you back up on the Neutrina for now. You're level 4, but I we're gonna upgrade once we can get to a shop. The shop in this game is really different.
How about this? Oh, follow my lead.
Dual casting. Should be on dual casting right off the bat.
Great stuff, Hope. It's all about teamwork.
Now we'll go back to dual casting. Maybe this will. Okay. Oh, so you don't actually lose.
How about this? How about this?
Okay.
Time to
Now we'll go to
switch it up.
commando with a medic. And then go back to dual casting.
How about this?
Actually,
Teamwork.
hold on. We'll do some provoking.
Time to switch, kiddo.
Because I feel like provoke is going to help us get somewhere in all of this. This is just part of the game that just really. You shouldn't really make these things difficult to kill.
Hang in there, buddy. Thanks, partner.
And this one's not going to be a full 5. It's probably going to be like a 4.
How about this?
Which is not great. I hate when I get things to this point. Okay, so yeah, it is a full 5. I thought it was gonna be like a 4-star because we did horrible. Almost to getting magic plus 4. That's gonna be strength, HP, okay. Most everything now is just upgrading hope to getting a little bit of okay, so nothing there. Oh, come on. You know, sometimes you always think that you're never gonna get into I never want to get into the battles in this one as much.
How about this?
I think it's kind of the same reason why 10's not so much. It's a great game. It's just the mechanics in the game just didn't quite sit well.
It's me you want. How about this? Hope? How about this? Time to switch, kiddo. You see that?
Whew. Lucky to be safe.
Thanks, partner. It's me you want.
I hate these missions, to be frank. I hate these battles in 13. It takes forever to get things done sometimes. And I don't get why they had to make this such a difficult game to play.
Thanks, partner. How about this? Oh, follow my lead. How about this?
Much better. But still not the greatest. I'm just gonna work on medic because that's the closest one we're gonna get done. Okay, so nothing there, and we're gonna have another freaking battle coming up here shortly. That I always hate getting into battles like this.
How about this? Oh. You see that? Time to switch, kiddo. How about this? How about this? Thanks, Hope.
Okay? Dual casting, because I think dual casting is gonna help us a lot, just in general.
How about this? How about this? It's all about teamwork.
I can never figure out why. Ah, I hate I hate these guys.
Not yet.
Like, the best thing I could probably do is come in with one of those Decepticons or... Cast Bravery, Faith, Haste at the start of the battle. Protect, Shell, Vigilance.
I'm the one you want.
Vigilance. I think what we'll do is we'll do that. And I have no idea if this is going to help at all. But it should. I think it should. We've got dual casting on these things. Go back to slash and burn.
Hope, follow my lead.
Really? That stupid Gatling.
Not yet.
Don't want to have to use these things.
Hold! Follow my lead! It's all about teamwork. We can handle this. How about this?
I have no idea what to do to prevent this vehicle from doing that. Because this is helping us now, but if we have to face these things again, then I have no idea. Okay. Yeah, nothing you can do there. And nothing can be done. Hope's the only one that's got anything. But luckily we will be able to save here. I'm going to save first. And then we'll go upgrade weapons. So we got thrust bearing. Lenovo's garage. Opponents credit chip. Buy one of those from there and ceramic armor. No. Yeah, I want to cancel the save operation because I want to freaking go to upgrade. Where's our weapon? Weapons upgrade. Turbos and ceramic armor. A thrust bearing. Okay. Go for a passive conductor instead. And I'll just buy an insulated cabling. Just in case. Let's go to weapons again. Insulated cabling's only going to give us that much. So yeah. I'll add a little bit more, I'll use it there. Now, we can go to U, go to Hope, and equip that. Now, of course, that's 108, for it. Whoops. Yes. Hold on, because if we go to equip, I think we're gonna get rid of the Hawkeye, as an official thing. So let's dismantle weapons. 2 radial bearings. Okay, so now let's find out how much they sell for. They only sell for 320. We might be able to use those somewhere else. Buy a couple of those. Oops. And then let's go down here to creature comforts. And then we gotta upgrade, well, door. No. Go for the passive conductor on that. Now, the bearing, where's, the shaman's mark? Put you over there. I know it's probably not the best idea thing, because you know what? I don't know. I don't know what's good, I don't know what's, I'm just trying things out.
I wanted to ask you something.
What's that?
You say you want a family. What if they were taken from you?
Well, then, I'd take them back.
And what if you couldn't? What if you knew who was to blame?
Well, then there'd be trouble. Hey, are you okay? Did you get hit in the head or something?
No. Just questioning.
Guess we'll have to talk about this later.
Don't just stand there.
Hold, wait!
Okay. I'm gonna need Libra here. Okay, so its weakness is employs powerful fire-based attacks vulnerable to lightning damage. There's a couple other notes that does not seem to share with us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use synergy. And I'll go Sentinel.
Halt! Follow my lead.
I'll go to Super Soldier again. Because I think that's going to give us some protect. I hope that we got some other things, giving us some shell.
Time to switch, kiddo. Halt! Follow my lead.
Use Quake.
Time to switch, kiddo. Thanks, Hope.
Delivers devastating physical attacks, chain bonus accumulates quickly. But it looks like its status is immune to a lot of, is reduced to a lot of things.
How about this?
The only thing I don't have and I don't carry with me is potions, because I really never carry them with me, and I probably should, but I don't, because it's like, why waste it when you're just gonna heal right afterwards?
It's all about teamwork. How about this?
Let's see how Warren Raven's gonna do against this. Doesn't do much.
Follow my lead. It's all about teamwork. Hope, follow my lead.
Okay, so now let's get us some medical back.
Time to switch, kiddo.
Ugh. This guy is really nasty right now. Definitely really nasty. This Usmalog Subjector. If I'm pronouncing that even right. But man, this is absolutely a great game to absolutely play. Though, it's not the best, but it's not the worst either. To be honest, this is the... I think after 14, I think is the worst Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy's kind of gone a weird turn, to be honest. You know, 14 is... I actually liked 14 for what it is. It's a giant MMO that actually brings better than 11, to be honest. I've never played 11 myself, but I have played 14, and I actually enjoy 14. But I'm just not going to spend the money monthly just to play the game for it. Abdominal wing. I'm pretty sure I didn't get to the little top thing or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Hope's getting that courage to
Take a break.
tell him.
Why don't we do it over there? Here.
I'm not thirsty.
Okay. Well, don't want to waste it.
Mommy? Mommy? I can't. Snow? What do you plan to do? I need to know.
I told you. Save Sarah, protect Cocoon, have myself a big, happy family. Still, it's a long road ahead. Or maybe not so long. Whatever happens, things will work themselves out. Even if you're Lassie, you gotta keep fighting. Yeah.
And what if that gets people around you involved?
What?
What happens when your actions end up ruining someone's life?
Oh.
What if someone dies? What then, Snow? How do you pay for what you've done?
I can't! Alright? There is nothing that can make something like that right again. When someone's dead, when someone's gone, words are useless.
So that's it? People die and you just run away?
I know! It's all my fault. I don't know how to fix it. Where do you start? What do you say?
We're now starting to finally get Hope's thing.
Fighting and surviving until I find the answers I need.
There are no answers! You're running from what you deserve!
Why don't you tell me what I deserve?
The same fate!
Oh.
Nora Eston. She was my mother. And she died because of you!
You're the one she meant.
Uh-huh. Luckily, the glass maybe saved them a little bit. Of course, I will definitely save my progress. Now, I wonder what's going on with Light.
When we came out of crystal stasis, we didn't remember our focus or what we'd done. All we could do was wander Cocoon, looking for what we'd lost. don't need it. Look, if we don't figure it out and pull it off, you're gonna be a thief.
It's just making a kid that young, Alyssa. It's not right.
Yeah, it's unfair. But guess what? We grin and bear it like good Lassie, or the Falsey starts making more. Like that girl the other day. It doesn't matter what our focus is. We do it, whether we like it or not.
But
Say we call it quits. You think these people will let us go? They'll lynch us in the street. Listen, Vanille. We do what we gotta do, and get ourselves off this filthy world as fast as we can.
Yes, get us off this filthy planet.
You get
Or
out of here first.
whatever it is.
I'll buy you some time. Now, don't you worry. I'll come and find you, no matter where you go.
Okay, so that's how we met Vanille, if I'm not mistaken.
wait! Fang! Fang! Please! Don't leave me!
You're not gonna end up a thief. You boys coming or not? Your fight's right here! By the time I took care of them all, Vanille was long gone. After that, Rains and his cavalry found me. I never stopped searching for Vanille, but I couldn't find her. Her or our focus.
So, you're telling me Sarah will come back to life someday too?
Yep. We didn't do our job right. That's why it made her a lessee. We messed up. Sorry. That it?
You sure better hope so. But whether we're square, that's up to Sarah.
You sound exactly like Snow. And he didn't hit me.
Wait, he already knows this?
Wow. That's a load off.
Yeah, he already knows because
Apologized.
he was taken.
You apologized so you'd feel better?
Guess so. How about you? Feel any better now that you hit me?
It didn't change anything.
Huh. Tell that to my jaw.
You shouldn't have hit.
Felix Heights is up there. Still a ways before we get to Hope's place.
Better pick it up.
We'll head through that gate.
Right.
Okay, hopefully we don't get seen. Oh, come. Oh. Okay. Let's go to Sentinel. Let's make okay, so we could learn up to Quake up there. Saboteur. Okay, so we could do the extra accessory slot, I think. I think Fang's gonna be somebody that... that's gonna become part of... I think Fang's a playable character. Yeah. Okay, so we'll give her the Magician's Mark. There. just for
I don't know about this.
that. Okay, so yeah, so we do need to go up here. Okay, so it is 5:30, guys. Oops. I need to check to see how long I have been streaming, because I would like to go at least an hour and a half. At least. So we got about 15 more minutes, of course. So we'll save it here. Over the edge is where we're at now. But I'm actually starting to realize that I'm getting enjoyment out of this game.
Bring it on.
The story is actually getting the story is getting very interesting. Of course, after the second time I've gone through parts of this, I have not fully finished 13. I pretty much basically got stuck in 13 on the Xbox 360. So I have just basically, I said, you know what, I'm just going to start over. And pretty much, basically I'm on Linux trying to play this. And it's absolutely fantastic trying to go through it. That a lot of these games just run right out of the box most of the time. Of course, this is run at 720p and not 1080p. Unfortunately, because every time I run it in 1080p or whatever, it seems to not want to support the 1080p. So I started out running 1080p, but every time I just get some thing, and I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna leave it, not gonna change it, unless I crash again or whatnot. But it's still, to be honest, I don't notice a difference between the 720 and the 1080p. I notice more of it when I am playing, when I'm in 480p, or even 480 to be or whatever. I notice it more the lower the resolution becomes than in 720. Like I can stand 720, I can stand 1080p. I don't notice a difference between 1080p and higher resolutions. So I'm like, I don't need 4K. I don't need these big. Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't miss this one either. So 4K is just something that's not worth needing to run. I don't watch videos in 4K unless it even on my phone, mostly it's targeted to 1080p. Because I'm like, why 4K? What makes it so much better than 1080p? Now, of course, if you're running 4K and you're trying to run something similar to like the Las Vegas Sphere, or running something okay, so we are gonna learn Quake from you. You're gonna get magic there. Let's get you to learn Blizzard. Medic. Medic's now roll level 2. Which is good. Okay, so Blizzard, Strength, and Magic is what we got left for you. For Light. So you're pretty much almost done. Getting caught up. So work on you first. Okay, Okay, so you have nothing there. I want to make sure I didn't start anything. Yeah, we'll finish up Saboteur. You only got one left on Saboteur anyway. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we got that, but we can't open it. We have to clear these guys out to open it. And I do not like having to open things. But I absolutely the only thing that kind of really throws me off in this game is not the story per se. It's more of the gameplay. The gameplay just does not it takes too long to kill a lot of these enemies. Like they could turn it down. Like in a game like this, you don't want to take too long to kill enemies. Like I don't mind like if you take 3 or 4 hits to kill something. Like that, like 4 or 5 hits, but okay, so we're gonna use Sentinel because unfortunately we don't have one that has a commando and medic.
Follow my lead.
Yeah. When we come back, we'll have to start the
Serious.
thing for before it. Let me retry. Let's go to a build prepared pentagrams. I always like to have a commando and a medic. And then we'll put you up there. Now, of course we have the slash and burn, but we could also throw a two commandos. Double the trouble. And then I will put the commando there. And put you down at the bottom. Because I don't think I'm going to ever use you that much, but double the trouble might actually be a good thing. Let's do Saboteur for now. I could really just an axe slow there, and then Psycom. Double trouble. Okay, let's get some healing going on for light.
Don't want to lose, do ya?
Go slash and burn. I don't know. I feel like the commando dual double trouble does not do very well. But Moonlight, I mean, yeah. The digital circuit, nice. Okay. Obtained a blog, which now, if I'm not mistaken, the Gaia blog does improved counter. Um, we're gonna go with a well-balanced one for you. Okay, anything up here? Okay. We're gonna go back here. We're gonna go save it. Unfortunately, I have to get off, but I think I'll be back at this tomorrow. Unless you guys want. Whoops. Gaia blog. Abominable wing, credit chip, and digital circuit. Digital circuit does give 100 to this, but I don't think we're gonna use. Shop. Yeah, it's shop. Duh. And then we can just go right here. We'll sell the credit chip and we'll sell the digital circuit. The abominable wing can stay. We'll get a passive. We'll get a term bullet. Since we're here. Since now that I feel like that we are gonna keep. Whoops. Yeah, let's just save it. Just because I don't care. So, basically, a default one here is 55 strength, 35 in magic. But this Gaia blog gives us an improved counter. Okay, so improved strength, for it. I wonder if we can go up in arms. No, B&M Outfitters. We do have a silver bangle, but I don't know if anybody has one equipped. Let's go to our accessories. The power wristband. We'll get that. I'm pretty sure I'm doing some stuff pretty wrong, but ROG. So let's go to equipment. Now I'm going to, instead of giving the magician's ring, the magician's mark, we'll give a power wristband instead. Because you don't really have any of Ravenge right now. Ravager. So it's not worth giving somebody giving something that's a ravaged thing. Now of course, we'll keep the bladed thing because I don't think we're going to be able to upgrade right now for that. So anyways, we'll just save over that one. I'm going to tell you guys it is time for me to absolutely get off. We'll figure out what we're doing, what's going on, what happened to Hope, of course. But I started to wonder what was going on with Light and what they were doing and on it. So in our next one, we're in the Western Promenade. We'll see how over the edge. You know, a lot of times when I create my titles, it's always going to be from the save data. You know, we're in the Western Promenade, so probably Western Promenade or over the edge. You know, it's still Chapter 7. So we are getting somewhere. I feel like there's 13 chapters. If I'm not mistaken, there might be more. I don't know. I know at least there's 10 chapters. Because that's as far as I've gotten into beating the game. And then I just got stuck. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start over and see if I can make some better adjustments through it. But it's been a while since I've done 13, to be honest. So, if you guys want to see some more Final Fantasy content, more Euro Truck, more Call of Duty, you name the game, we've pretty much played around here. We play a little bit of variety, mostly creative, mostly creative RPGs, first-person shooters. Occasionally I do racing, but I don't really do that a lot around here. Mostly, it's whatever. And we do a lot of stuff. But the biggest ones right now, that I'm doing right now is Euro Truck Simulator 2. And that's where I typically do a lot of talking. More talking than I would normally do in a video, or in a live stream for that matter, because I'm a lot of times focused on the game itself, in a lot of things. So, once we get 13 done, we'll go into the second and the third, within Final Fantasy. I have them all on PC, so we'll be able to go through it in the same manner, in the same way. I also have one on Xbox 360, and I have the first one on PS3, but I don't have the rest on PS3. To be honest, PS3, I cannot even get PS3 to work for me to live stream, so I'd have to go find another way to do it. But I'm not going to hop on and just jump in and go straight back to starting over on a PS3 or an Xbox 360. We will just finish it out here through PC, because that's where I like to primarily want to focus a lot of my gameplay is through Linux. Because right now I want to go through and actually show you guys that Linux is viable right now. If you're somebody that does not play a lot of multiplayer games, this is a viable alternative to Windows right now. And so this is why I'm doing a lot of this series of, can these games run on Linux? Can we get through a full playthrough on a lot of our games? And as of right now, yes. You can play a lot of these games through it. Right now I'm setting on 720p, full screen, and it's probably the best thing you want to set it to. To be honest, one of my other games that I I've played before was Spec Ops The Line. Unfortunately, I could not play that on Windows. Windows 11 would just basically crash out on me. So I couldn't get it to run, and then finally I was able to run Spec Ops The Line on Linux. So a lot of times you might be able to find games you might not be able to run on Windows 11 that you just love and nostalgic for. You will be able to run it through Linux. So if you have something that you love from back in the day, you might be able to get it running through here. Um, you can also run a lot of emulators, but I don't do that around here. I just try to figure out a lot of games to play through that. I will take next week probably we'll do a Halo one. Just go back to playing Halo Master Chief because somebody within one of my comments basically said I can't seem to get Halo Reach running, Halo Master Chief Collection running because it keeps crashing on me. It's gonna be a mixed bag for everybody. Try different Proton things. If you can't get logged in into the Xbox, don't worry. I had troubles with Age of Empires trying to get logged in. I could not get logged into Xbox for that. You might not be able to because Microsoft and Linux don't really go well together. So if you're looking at Microsoft, you might have a very mixed with that, but that's just Microsoft. Most other games are probably going to run on Linux. I'm pretty sure, I'm not quite 100% for sure, but I'm pretty sure a lot of Sony titles will most likely work just because the PS1, the PS2, games like that. Um, Actually, even a PS2, you could turn it into a computer if you found the Linux kit. So, anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed today. If you guys missed anything and you want to go back to it, you guys can always check back on the playlist of Final Fantasy XIII for it, or you guys can hit that, or you guys can just hit that subscribe, and we'll be back tomorrow with more 13. This whole week, I did go in a couple of days where we had a Euro Truck this week, but that's only because of some major things that went through, things that we talk about. I did it yesterday night, but I'm trying to stick to 13 we because I want to get this done and want to get moved on to the next Final Fantasy title. Because once 13's done, I want to get the full entire series. I want to get into going back. We're going to go backwards. I'm going to jump back all the way to probably Final Fantasy II, pick the Pixel Remaster on the PS5, or I might go and do Final Fantasy 10 on Linux for it. So I am debating which one to do as soon as we get all of 13 done. So if you want to see that as well, it's also a great way to subscribe. Hit that but when you do, make sure you hit that bell notification. And if you're watching on my second streaming channel, Trovo, make sure you guys are followed here as well. And you guys can subscribe for a little bit of money, get some cute cat emotes. Some things have apparently been leaving Trovo for whatever reason. Past live streams don't show up. But at night, we typically play a lot of Fortnite and a lot of Call of Duty on Trovo, for it because, Fortnite and copyright issues with YouTube, do not. Now, I mostly do it where I am applicably allowed to do it. I typically will do it with Fortnite, or typically would do it with a game that if it's part of the game, I let it go. If it's outside of the game, then I usually don't. So anyway, we will catch you guys later. I'm gonna go watch some gonna go get something to eat. Go watch some Masked Singer. And then maybe another show or something. And then I'll be back on about 9 o'clock tonight for some college for Black Ops 7 update. It is the updated for that, and then we've got Fortnite as well. So Fortnite will be our got a minor update. I think it's a minor or major update. I don't know. But tomorrow, we'll do that. So if you want to see those, it's also great to be followed on um, the Trovo side of things. But I do have a little poll up there if you guys want to see 13 tomorrow, or if you guys want to see Your Truck, or if you guys want to see Call of Duty Black Ops 7, Endgame or Zombies tomorrow. Let me know through that poll. If not, I will just hop in and I'll just do some 13. So, anyway, we'll catch you guys later.